story was, I have to struggle for everything I want. Whew. Can you believe that? Whew. Yeah. I have to fight for it.
And now when people say you're supposed to be strong, I'm always strong for what? what am I fighting?
Or if you didn't fight for it, then you didn't work for it and you didn't deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know the value of it.
Oh man, I used to hear that a lot. That came up a lot. You need to fight for this.
Yeah.
You need to fight to make it work.
Even when it's a relationship, it's
if you fight for it. No. No.
What if it actually just
Who
worked?
am I fighting?
Exactly. So what if it actually just worked? And so that's what I thought about when I recently got promoted. Yay. And what I was thinking about was oh my gosh, it hit me hard. I got what I wanted, and I didn't necessarily felt like I fought for it. I worked hard for it. I felt like I earned it. I didn't just say I got this, next promotion. No, I earned it, and I actually wanted it, and I put it out there that I wanted it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh my god, I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
I actually got what I wanted. What I wanted, and it felt so good. It felt so it was an emotional moment because it was kind of an epiphany of life for me. It's you did it. You got it. You asked for something. You put yourself out there. You wanted it. You weren't scared about it. And you actually got it. Woo! You didn't have to struggle.
Didn't have to struggle.
You didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to kill myself to get a promotion.
You rewrote that story.
I rewrote the story. So I've been doing it. I've been rewriting the story. And then some of us can't just rewrite a story. Of course. You just gotta replace it. And that's what I've been doing. I was let's replace the story.
Yeah.
So what I replaced it with is the saying of, I have everything I need to get everything I want. And that's what I've been doing to myself. I have everything I need to get everything I want. That's it. I don't have to add to it. I don't have to explain it to myself. That's it. That's me welcoming abundance into my life and saying that it's going to come to me, the things I need and the things I want. Anything that's outside of it, then I don't need it and I don't want it. Yeah. So that was amazing. So I just want to start asking people what story of your life? What story have you been telling yourself? And I think about the way that our mom said, when we were kids, she would say, he didn't say it, don't say the word, she would tell us, don't say the word lie.
You're not a liar.
You're not a liar. He's he's a storyteller. He told the story. Yes. So we couldn't say lies. And so I think of the story of my life, or the ways we say, story of my life. It's more saying the lie of my life. What is this lie that I've been carrying around with me that's kind of subconsciously holding me back?
Limiting. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was do you have a story that you've actually recently worked through? Or
for sure.
Have you actually thought about?
Definitely. One definite story. It's I am not supposed to ask for more than what I have, right? I'm not supposed to need more. Your needs don't come first, kind of that thing. That
you shouldn't even put it out there.
Don't put it out there. It's you're good. You've got enough. Be happy with what you got. Don't ask for more, right?
Yeah.
And so that was. Yeah, I know. I had to fight that one. I really did. And
how did you do that?
And
I don't know.
I did it. Yeah, and I did it in the most incredible ways. I guess one way I've never done before in my life was when I recently got a job offer.
Yay.
And whoop, 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 and I asked for more money. I asked for it. I was terrified. I asked for more money. And I did, and I was terrified. I know you were there. You were just sitting there coaching me through it. And I remember sitting on the phone, and it felt 30 seconds of a conversation, but it lasted for 5 minutes. And the woman tells me, look, this is all we can give you. And a part of me was just oh, okay, you're right. That's all they can give me. That's all they can afford. Sure. Okay, great, cool. And she hangs up, and I'm sitting there. What did I just do? Rule number 1 of negotiation, don't take no. No is not an answer you want, and don't accept that. And so I didn't. I said the negotiation ends when I say ends. I have that choice. You want me to work there, you're going to have to find a way to meet my needs. I've never thought that I could tell someone else or someplace else that they have to meet my needs.
Yeah.
I always rose or fit myself into what that place wanted to be like, what that person wanted me to be like. But in this situation, I wasn't going to do that. I said, I want this, I'm going to get this, and you're going to do your best to give it to me. And I didn't feel like a jerk for asking for it. Emotions.
That's the story that you had.
Yeah, like it was a personal thing. Like if they said no, it would make me cry and I'd be debilitated and I just wouldn't be able to function. I'd be paralyzed with like the shame of even asking in the first place. And I remember just thinking, no, I am just gonna ask, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna have a straight face in this. They're gonna know that I mean this, I want this. And when they came back and lo and behold, they were like, we got you the money. And I was just like, what? What? People can do that? What? And she even added, oh my gosh, this is the best part. She was like, we went back to the budgeters, the people who have all the monies, and we said, we need to bring this woman here, so figure it out and find a way to meet her need. And I was just like, what? People would do that for me? So that was just incredible. It's an incredible feeling, like saying that I can ask for what I need and what I want.
So that's the new story.
Yeah, and that's the story. I'm doing it all the time. I do it now in the most simplest of places.
Yeah.
Like, when I was out there trying on red bottoms, just out there randomly, another story for another day, trying red bottoms, I was like, at first he gave me a pair and they were small, they were tight. And the old me would have been like, I can fit myself into this, I can make it work, I can see what I'm not gonna bother them. I'm not gonna bother them.
Ask them for what I need.
And have them go back there and ask for what I need, and probably a size 9.5, right? Or 10 to be realistic, right? I was like, straight face. I'm gonna need these a size up. And he's like, a size up? Okay, sure. And I kept doing it. It was good, right? It felt so good. So like, this is what I need. This is what I want. Please provide, right? And so just getting and not doing it in like an arrogant type of way. It's just saying like, I am here. I'm worthy of the things I asked for, and I'm hoping, and I usually will, not even just hope, I will get them.
Yeah.
And that's what I got. And I was just like you said, that's gonna shift how I see that story every time I'm anywhere, even in the smallest of situations.
I love that. I just love that. Thank you. I think, but then, I just think like, oh my God, what are all the other stories that we tell ourselves? What that we don't even think about, especially, and they don't even have to be stories that we're familiar with or hear in our heads. It can be like something that you totally don't know. Even like my story, the whole I got to struggle for what I want. That story just came from growing up in neighborhoods where I saw that everybody struggled, and I was like the norm. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're gonna struggle for what you want. That's it. That's what it comes with. And I think about the other ideas that I pushed on top of that, like, oh, you're a woman, your race is going to play a factor, this is going to play a factor, like, oh my God, there's so many things against you. But it's not really happy to live. It's not really happy. No. It's kind of like depressing.
And I like to see those things as assets. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But then that takes a shift in the story.
Yeah.
Instead of saying it in that way.
Bad things, they're assets.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, there's so many awesome things I want out of life that I don't really have to struggle for. I don't have to be in survival mode and being ready to fight for something. I'm just like open and getting what I want and putting it out there, and then just like moving forward.
Yeah.
Always moving forward.
Always.
And I think that's the important part of knowing your story, of the stories you're telling, the story of your life, and then deciding that you probably want to change it.
Yep.
Because it's more than likely not a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about living in truth.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
That's my truth.
That's it. The story of my life. Yes. All right, let's go out there and find some more stories to change. Right?
Yes.
And then so with that, what we got to leave you guys with?
So remember, you can change your story at any time.
Anytime. And you can actually go after what you want.